Hi Capricorn, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Jules and this is Hidden Jules Tarot. We are going to get into some energies starting for February here and see what's going on for you. Today it's the full moon in Leo. Okay. I know that it got me up. I'm a Cancer and I'm ruled by the moon, and I was awake at 6 o'clock this morning. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Actually, probably a little bit before that, but... Oh, okay. The Destroyer. Excuse me, Capricorn? Okay, a couple of things. I'm open for private readings. All of the information will be down in the description box below. I also have an Etsy link down there. We are going to get into an extended here as well, so that link will be down there. You don't want to miss that because we get into some nitty-gritty stuff. Okay, the Destroyer, the comic, the desert, and the medallion are your archetypes here. So, Destroyer, the comic. So it looks like we need to bring some joy and laughter into our life here. Old Cappy. The medallion and the desert. I gotta figure out what this Destroyer is. These are, I haven't had these yet. I love that. We're gonna learn something new today. Let's see. See what we got. Okay. Ooh, okay. The Destroyer, the final of the three archetypes in the trio of existence, has necessary yet painful work to do in the world. Culturally, we have an aversion to endings, and we hang on to permanence as a signifier of success. Yet the Destroyer pulls the rug out from underneath relationships, jobs, homes, and all forms of security. Kind of towery, isn't it? It's the part of us that wants things to end. Its painful orientation is to uncover our true purpose. The Destroyer does not let us linger long in comforts, as it knows not much happens in that realm. Okay, so we need to get out of some type of stagnancy, and there could be definitely a moment where, like, it's swift and the blow kind of redirects our life here. I think with the comic out here, I feel like that's probably trying to see the silver lining of what's happening. Let's talk about the medallion. Let's talk about the medallion here. Almost there, almost there. There we go. The amulet, the talisman, the heirloom. So, upholding tradition, protecting, honoring. The passing on of the sacred objects is an ancient ritual within families, between lovers, and in tribes across the globe. We give jewels, treasures, keepsakes, and mementos of all kind. The medallion card appears. Beware of how the objects you hold dear may be embedded with unconscious energy or expectations. Materials hold consciousness, and it's time to reconcile the vibration of the objects around you. What do you covet and collect? Why? Is there an object you have held onto for years that you're ready to release? Perhaps it's time to reach for the medallion that aligns with your deepest values. A little supernatural energy. Everything is made of energy, so there definitely could be some type of clearing that needs to happen here. We also had the desert, so let's look at that. Unexpected visions. surreal and strange. Okay. The desert offers no such comfort. Okay, so basically we need to get out of our comfort zone this month. Seems to me like you've just been kind of riding on your conditioning. So let's get into the tarot. Let's see what your past energy, current energy, and potential outcome is with the with what's happening here for February for my lovely Capricorns. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So far we have the Page of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. So there's that courage to take a very methodical approach. Be responsible. Okay, okay, okay. This is, I'll show you the cards in just one second. We got to get one more out here. Okay, we got a lot of kings and like a lot of people with the Queen on the bottom and the Nine of Cups. Okay, so past energy. We'll also get some clarifiers out here too. Past energy, we have the Page of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Swords in reverse. And they're definitely, with the Queen of Swords in reverse, that means that she is not been, it's interesting because the Knight of Pentacles is all about like being dependable and taking things through like slow and methodically. He's the slowest moving knight. All Pentacles have to do with longevity. And it's something that you're passionate about, that brings you excitement. You're very enthusiastic about it. I think there's an energy surrounding you, though, with the Queen of Swords in reverse that is giving kind of dismissive of whatever this is here. Especially with the archetypes that we had with the collapse and the comfort zone, like people could see you coming out of your comfort zone, and they want to be kind of bitter or critical about your journey. And your current energy, we have the Eight of Cups, the Three of Swords in reverse, and then also the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this is probably that rug that's getting ripped out from underneath you here with the Destroyer energy. Eight of Cups normally in reverse talks about temporary success, withdrawing in some way, shape, or form. We are needing, like, there is some type of release. There's some type of recovery that's happening out of this. And like I said, I feel like this is a time for you that the universe is just kind of having to give you, like, that little push off the cliff. You know? But we're alchemizers. Anything, you know, like, we are co-creators of this reality, and you know, just because one situation gets ripped out from underneath you, it's always working in your favor to get you to a more aligned timeline here. It could definitely look like bad luck. It could look like misfortune. It could look like a failure of some sort. But like I said, the universe always has your back and will take you out of situations that you don't really know that, like, aren't good for you. So there's a reason. There's a reason. And where your attention goes, energy will flow. So make sure that you're guarding your thoughts and things of that nature. Now, you definitely could be dealing with an air sign of some sort. We have the King of Pentacles, which is could be definitely your energy here. The Two of Cups in reverse with also the King of Swords. So there definitely could be an Aries, Leo, or I'm sorry, air signs. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Where there was an imbalance that's coming up in your potential outcome here. There is some type of separation, rejection, could be a same-sex situation. But interesting enough, we also have the Queen of Pentacles here as well with the Nine of Cups. So with the King and Queen of Pentacles, this is very realistic. This is very intelligent, reliable, providing behaviors here. Maybe we're needing to come out of our precision and our intellect a little bit, get truthful about whatever this rejection or separation was, and follow it up with a more practical approach into some type of feminine receiving mode, because that's what's ultimately going to bring us this happiness here. They're definitely with the medallion. It was talking about materialistic things that we have been passed on. So there could be something around an inheritance of some sort as well, with an old, wiser person. That could have an imbalance of some sort. That could be for somebody as well. Okay. That's what's up and coming. There's some type of maybe grief as well that we need to move through. Like I said, there's definitely some type of loss. I don't know if that's happened already or it's happening right now. But it's going to create some type of separation. I wish I had better news for you. It is good news. Everything is good. It is good news. Might be uncomfortable. But recently I have really been taking heart to, I feel like part of the healing journey is not only having the self-awareness, but then the next step is like implementing the self-awareness and combating those social conditioning thoughts and behaviors and things of that nature. And it seems like there needs to be some type of clearing with energy throughout some of maybe your old heirlooms of some sort. Like I said, there's maybe some type of inheritance that's coming up. Or you should just, like, you could just be in a time that the fire horse year is going to begin pretty soon. And so this is the last moments of the shedding. And so that definitely could be, this could be significant for you right now. Letting go of old family things here. Spirit, tell me about the Page of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Let's get one more. We have the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So, seems like somebody just kind of hastily gave up on, yeah, there was an ending. Okay. something that's been long lasting, because we have the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck along with the Knight of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, and then we also have the World. So a cycle ended. Like I said, I feel like you got out of some type of situation that, like, you're a free spirit now, and there's some type of energy that's around you here that you're needing to slow down and receive more instead of grinding. And I think that's what's probably upsetting some energies around you here. Like I said, it's something about the way that you grew up, probably something around self-worth that is tied to productivity. But you need to listen to your intuition here. Because we also have the King of Swords as well with the High Priestess. So there's some type of truth that you're going to finally be seeing as well. And that cycle is going to close out. Okay, Spirit, let's... Oh, really? Okay, hold on. I'm going to take that. Okay. We have the Eight of Cups in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Let's clarify that. Three of Pentacles. Came out kind of sideways. Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So there was some type of broken sequence that there's a lot of pentacle energy. Lots of earth energy. So this could definitely be some type of work, creative, work-related relationship here, or has to do with material or financial abundance in some way, shape, or form. And normally the Three of Pentacles is about collaboration. It's about connection. It's about working together. With the Nine of Pentacles, she is by herself, and she gives those Three Pentacles, but she also keeps Six Pentacles for herself. And she knows, you know, like that's her reserve, and she's only able to pour into those Three Pentacles. And I feel like you are seeing that you alone are worthy, and that the right connections are going to come in for you, even if you're not a part of some type of group, is what I'm seeing. Ooh. Okay. We have the Knight of Wands, and then we also have the Eight of Wands in reverse. So there was a false start. It's just kind of clarifying more about the Wheel of Fortune here. Like I said, there's some type of destroyer energy, but the Chariot pops out. Could be also this Cancerian energy. You're going to be moving forward from this, whatever this is. It's going to probably shake you to your core. This is not something that you, like, are... Like I said, it's giving very much like blindsided, but I feel like you're going to be able to transmute the energy here to get to exactly what you want. Okay, let's clarify the Two of Cups in reverse, King of Swords, and King of Pentacles. Tell me about these kings and why there's an imbalance here. There's something about like being able to see through multiple perspectives and like solving the issue in a practical way here. But so maybe one person, you have strength. Okay, what else? Oh. Well, we also had the Ten of Swords here. Could have been a Leo. Said somebody could be passing away. Like I said, there's some type of like heirloom energy here. But you're going to be able to overcome this and tame this, and it's going to be able to give you a confidence boost. She follows her passion. She follows her happiness. She holds that sunflower because the sun, like the sunflowers face the sun when it's out. And if the sun isn't out, then they face each other. And so like I said, there's some type of imbalance that's happening here. But we also had the Queen of Pentacles that was kind of your overarching energy. And so we're getting the queens out here. So there's some type of receptiveness as far as abundance goes that you need to be able to receive, and it's going to feel a little bit weird since it's exactly what you want, because we also have with the Nine of Cups, it's like you're feeling guilty for having the things that you desire or having desires in the first place is kind of what's challenging you. Interesting. Okay, we're going to take it into the extended. This is what I have for you. We're going to take it into the extended. I'm going to see why this is blocking you. We're going to clarify a little bit more about this future outcome here. So make sure that you check that out. The link will be down there. Make sure that you also comment your name with a money bag sign to be entered to win for a free reading. I normally pick a winner at the end of the month. I don't think I had a January person, so make sure that you do that. And I will see you on the next one. But like I said, we're going to get into this in the extended, so check it out. Bye, I love you.